Afternoon, everyone. This will be my second installment for movie memories, and much like my first one, this movie also, I believe, came out in the late '70s, early '80s, and this is Humanoids from the Deep. I know that they've done a remake or two since then. I haven't seen either of them. But the original Humanoids from the Deep I did see, and it's definitely one of my guilty pleasures. Basically, you have these creatures who, for some unbeknownst reason, spawned from the ocean, apparently. And I don't know, they probably gave the reason for them coming into existence because of radiation or something. But visually, these were creatures that kind of was like they could have been the template for Alien if the people that did H&R Puffin stuff, if they were the ones that came up with the creature. If they had come up with Alien, that's how this creature basically looks. You can pretty much tell that it's a guy in a rubber suit. But that aside, it was one of those movies where it was like a cheap thrill. It was like you didn't put any thought into there being any kind of deep story or social relevance into this movie. Barely into my teens, I remember that these creatures were attacking largely women, although some men perished by their hands as well. But they were attacking largely women, and the odd thing was, and this is a long time ago, so my memory might be sketchy on this, but it seemed like they only got a hold of the very bosomy women. And they had their way, prior to killing them. And if I'm not mistaken, there was a scene in the movie, I can't remember whether the lady was dreaming or whether or not it was something that actually happened within the scene. But there was definitely a moment in the picture where you see a lady who was seemingly with child having some problems. And unless I'm confusing it with The Fly, which I think has something similar to it, essentially this lady gave birth to what was a giant maggot. And for most people that would have been disgusting. I know me and my friends, we were pretty much just laughing our asses off because of how ridiculous it was. Just the whole nature of the film. It's like if it's something you want to check out that you don't really ascribe any social relevance to, and you kind of just want to just veg out in front of the TV or the computer or whatever, Humanoids from the Deep is probably the movie for you. Obviously done on a shoestring budget, even for the time it was. The film did more with less than a number of films, but certainly no cinematic masterpiece. I took it for what it was. I don't currently own a copy of the film, although I plan on rectifying that. But anyway, that's all I got to say about that. That's my take on Humanoids from the Deep. Anybody else has any recollection of seeing either that movie or either of the remakes, or has some movie that interests you? I'm all ears. Until next time, night out.